Welcome back to Bigelow, Arkansas. We are getting ready for the junior high game for this evening. We've got the captains out on midfield logo as we speak. And we'll get down to that here in just a second. Let me get the camera moved in where it needs to be. And I can tell you for the Wildcats, we got number 42, Braden Smith. Looks like number 40, Lane Bean. And number 50, Tanner Martin. Like I said, don't have a roster for Bigelow, so can't give you those names. Wildcats have won the toss and have elected to receive to start the game. And while we were off the air, I was able to figure out that there was sometimes you got to update some stuff to make things work, and I'm not sure that everything is quite back to where it needs to be, but it is a little bit more usable than it was in the 7th grade game. We'll just have to see how it goes and probably have to take it in tonight and do some work. Make sure everything's good to go for tomorrow. And here come the Wildcats. We got about 3.5 minutes on the clock until we get this one started. I don't know if this guy is new or never done this before. I'm sure the Bigelow fans appreciated him saying your Hector Wildcats. He was, of course, referring to our fans over on the other side. Like I said, he's a good dude. He's calling a little bit more than he probably should, but at least he's not cheering on play like we saw last year in the senior high game. Some of that was a little bit ridiculous. But Bigelow finally making their way through the tunnel, making the Wildcats wait a little bit. But like I said, 2.5 minutes until game time. So those buttons did work. They took the graphic down, put the board up, and like I said, just going to see if everything decides it's going to work here in this one. As I said, Hector will receive the opening kick, and back deep for the Wildcats, we got number 5, Huntley Parks.
All right, Kane Moore gets the kick team ready. About to get this game started. Looks like number 5, that's Huntley Parks, is back deep.
Now Bigelow breaks out of their huddle. Get set. We're about ready to get this one underway. Here's the kick. It's going to come down.
Kick taker. Handled by number
10, Carson Curtis.
41 of Hector. Just short of the 40 of Hector. It's going to be pushed down.
And that's where the Wildcats will start this game off. See where the ball is spotted, and I'll tell you exactly. Okay, so at about the 36, clock is running. Dodson in at quarterback. Actually, no, hold up. Yep. Ball goes through his legs. Not the way. Actually, that was Carson Curtis. They're in at quarterback. Excuse me on that. Mark is number 8. I'll get everything situated and get it right. So a very, very large loss on the play to start this off for the Wildcats. Not the way they wanted to get this going. Curtis still in at quarterback.
Got Parks in the backfield.
This time, snap, handoff goes to number 18, Ethan Pruitt. Easton, not Ethan.
That Panthers line is going to bring up third at about 25.
Very small gain. And I believe they said Wildcats looking at what down are we on? That should have been we should be on third. Marker man out there has 2. He's about to confuse everybody on this. Should be third down.
Third down.
And play clock down to 4 before the Wildcats snapped it off. Curtis goes on the run.
Didn't run good for about 8 back, but still going to be 4th and long.
Picks up a good bit on that run, but still going to be well shy of the first down. Or not even getting back to the original line of scrimmage. So the Wildcats, here it is 4th down. Pay no attention to that 3 out there.
I believe they may be counting this as 3rd down.
And their yard marker man out there still has not realized. Curtis going to take a shot with a pass. And number 19, Kyler McKay, brings that pass down. Oh, man.
Ball caught just at the line of scrimmage, but enough for a Wildcat.
Wildcat's going to get a first down on a crazy pass play. I thought it was going to be picked off. And McKay brings it down. First down, Wildcats. Curtis, hands off to Huntley Parks. Parks gets forward for keep moving the yard marker out there. Looks to be about 8 yards.
Parks stays in the backfield with Easton Pruitt.
Hand off to Pruitt. Pruitt got the first down and a bit extra, trying to drag a few Bigelow players behind him. And that's going to be another first down for the Wildcats. 4:33. Actually, no, clock's still rolling. No stoppage after first down. The referee is signaling to start the clock, even though it's running still. Goodness gracious, I still can't believe that pass play. I thought it was picked off. McKay just brought it down. This time, Curtis going to tuck it and go. Curtis heading for the end zone, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds right before he gets to the end zone. And sorry about the windowsill. I had to angle the camera out the window a little bit. And Wildcats pick up the first down, and now they're in 1st and goal. Curtis hands off to Parks. Parks is in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Touchdown, Hector.
So the touchdown animation is working again. Thank goodness. And the Wildcats are on the board here in this junior high game. 6-0. Two-point conversion attempt coming up. Curtis takes the snap, hands off to Parks. Parks pushing his way in. Did he make it? No, he did not. So, Wildcats up 6-0 here in this junior high game. Now we get to see what the Wildcat defense can come up with. But, man, I tell you what, did not realize that they had switched out quarterbacks on me. I was looking for Mark Dotson, and it is Carson Curtis out there. Had a rough first snap of the game, but has – after that, they were just – I think that Bigelow's yard marker man out here on the chain gang, we may have actually got another down that we were not supposed to get on that. I'm not for positive.
Number 30,
But
tees it up.
anyway, Wildcats move the ball down the field on a huge pass play reception by Kyler McKay. And then after that, it was the run game. Tanner Martin, number 50, up to kick this one away for the Wildcats.
Left-footed kick, end over end.
And receiver or return man bobbles it a little bit, picks it up, and he's going to be brought down quickly.
It's going to be Bigelow starting on offense.
And it will be Bigelow's ball.
38-yard line.
And as you could probably hear, 38-yard line where Bigelow will start their first offensive drive. Bigelow hands it off, number 4, and he gets past a few Wildcats. He's going to pick up enough for the first down on the first play.
I think just short of the first round. Going to be second short.
Well, this thing, he's short. Looked like he surged ahead and got it. Now the yard marker man is moving back a little bit. That's going to drive me insane tonight. He moved it up forward, was near the first down, then he moves it backwards. And I don't know if he's trying to pay attention to what the referees are giving him. And I don't know if the referees are giving the correct spots or not. It looked like he was right there. Second down. Quarterback's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be brought down by number 6, Levi Wood, on the stop. And as you hear, Bigelow picks up the first down on that. Run game is going to be something the Wildcats are going to have to contend with. I think that's Bigelow's bread and butter for the most part. Not a whole lot of pass plays unless they absolutely have to. Their handoff to number 4, and Wildcats get to him after a gain of about 3 on that play.
That's Chandler Gray and Garion in the center of that.
Gray and Garion.
Bring up second down, everybody.
Make it about a second down and 8. And we're going to have flags on the play. Let's see if the flag works. And it does. Thank goodness. False start on the offense. Panthers going to back up 5 and retry the second down. It's a relief to know that I can push the button and everything works like it's supposed to. I'm not going to stress. Snap goes to number 13. He's running around, looking around, trying to find a pass. I think he got the pass complete. I didn't see when he released it. But Bigelow going to pick up the first down. We are under a minute, actually down to about 30 seconds on the clock out here. My mind's a little bit off, as it always is. Y'all are used to that by now. I am trying to not talk as much about clock issues as I usually do, but first and 10, Bigelow. The sun has finally gone down. Maybe not. Won't sweat to death tonight. run up the middle.
Forward for about 2, maybe 3. Like that's going to be the last play of the first quarter.
Yeah, clock is winding down.
And it is.
Triple zeros on the board outside, and about to be triple zeros on my board here on the computer. So at the end of 1, Wildcats 6-0 lead here in Bigelow, and Bigelow is on the move as we get ready to start the second quarter play. Get my time back on the clock. Oh, goodness. Keith Melton. I'm not even going to repeat that one on air, but that's some good stuff. Kylie Christine Herreras. Yes, Bigelow won the 7th grade game. Like 24-6.
A big hand to the world famous Bigelow Panther cheerleaders, dressed today in pink. To highlight awareness,
yeah, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Y'all forgive me. I forgot to. Typically, I will have the ribbon logo somewhere involved in the stream. Everything has escaped me in the last little bit. I didn't know that we were supposed to have volleyball today at Hector, and I forgot to work on the table, so I had to walk Paige through that, and I forgot to add anything in about the breast cancer awareness stuff. So, but that will be something I work on tonight. I'm not trying to overlook anything. So, start of the second quarter, Bigelow. Second down and about 9. And what do we got here? Flags on the play. If we're giving the player a chance. Got another false start on the Panthers.
A lot going on there. Some of it too early. He's going to back the offense up 5.
So backs up 5, makes it second down and 14 instead of a second down and 9.
All right, second set. Still second down.
Yard marker man has third down on it. Goodness. Wildcats. Man, oh, man. Easton Pruitt. Let me see if the replay works. Does it? Yes, it does.
Easton Pruitt on the stop, and it's going to bring up third and long.
Easton Pruitt just blasted through there and brought that quarterback down way behind the line. So you had the loss after the false start, and then Easton Pruitt giving Bigelow another loss. So now it is third down. Third down about, looks like 21 or 22. Pass play coming and incomplete.
Oh, roll out. Nice toss just off the hand. Number 5, that's great play.
This guy has almost a Bob Uecker quality to him on the mic. I was almost waiting on him to say, just a bit outside. But good stuff. Clock is rolling. And incomplete pass.
Infiltrated with the beauty and spirit. Kids from Ann Watson Elementary here being led by the wonderful mentors.
And once again, we're going to be a little bit off track on time. I thought my clock was running, but I guess I hit the button again.
Don't see how this could not spur anyone.
We're going to have a flag before the play.
But I'm not sure they're going to do anything right now. So if I'm drawing your attention to them prematurely, enjoy it.
I'm wondering if they didn't give a flag on Bigelow for the talking. So low snap. Bigelow going to punt this one away.
And boom, going to the 25. Hit as soon as he's caught by Drake Glenn.
See, that was number 10.
After the punt and stop.
Carson Curtis out there to
take over 6:31. Left to go in the second, leading 6-0.
All right. Carson Curtis is out there to be the return man. He gets the punt, and he's brought down immediately. Wildcats are going to start 1st and 10 at looks to be about the 26 or 27. The paint on the field. Some of these little hash marks are a little bit light for me to try to look it up. Handoff goes to, got a little bit too far ahead. Pruitt.
They had trouble hearing the snap with the loud cheers coming from the Bigelow Panthers sideline.
Probably had a hard time hearing the snap because of the announcer talking through everything, but like I said, he's fun. He's entertaining to listen to. I'm just laughing about it, not complaining. Pruitt will pick up about 6 on that run. Makes it 2nd down and 4 for the Wildcats.
Shotgun set.
Handoff goes to Parks. Parks got the left side. Parks kind of tightrope in there, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds after a good run by Parks.
4-yard line. The double for a big Hector Wildcat. First down.
Wildcats set up with another 1st and 10.
Curtis sends Taylor in motion.
We got whistles. And we're going to have a timeout, Wildcats. Does the timeouts, or do the timeouts work? Yes, they do. So, yeah, 5:04. Let me get that right on my end here. All right. 5:04 left here in the second quarter. Let me pop over here. Keith says, no, that's Yard Marker Man. Isn't related to me. Jason Lemaire says, Keith, he might be. That's good stuff. Renee Dixon, you're working too hard. You need to take a break. Maybe take a walk in the halls. Renee, I actually try to do my job while I'm in there, and this is all just laughing. These are all just jokes. Love Renee to death, but she is fun to pick on. She gets in my way in the halls a little bit, and we go back and forth a lot. Fun stuff. So after that timeout, Wildcats and Panthers back out here. Wildcats, like I said, 1st and 10. And there we go.
Hector offense back up, 1st down.
After that big run by Huntley Parks, ball is just past the 35. Curtis going to take off around the right side. He's going to be brought down, but after a 1st down, no, they're going to mark him just short. Goodness, I could have sworn he made it past that. But
Dawson stopped just short of the 1st down. He's going to bring up 2nd and about 1.
He's got more like 2nd and inches on that. Good run by Curtis. And now Bigelow is going to take a timeout.
Timeout again. This time the Panthers with 4:19 left to go in the half.
This guy on the mic kind of sounds like y'all remember the lead singer of the B-52s, especially Love Shack. He has that kind of voice quality to him. If y'all are familiar with that, y'all will know what I'm talking about. Let me pop over here to YouTube real quick if I can, see if we got anything going on over here. 56 people over on the YouTube side watching. Appreciate y'all being here with us. Also got 23 over on Facebook. Amanda Crow, the only comment out here on the YouTube side. Go Wildcats. Appreciate you being with us, Amanda. Okay, so after that Bigelow timeout, Wildcats, as I said, looking at a second down in inches. My clock went a little bit ahead. Curtis going to pick up the low snap, and he is going surely to have the first down.
Keeper up the middle.
Yep.
Not a huge game, but enough for a Hector Wildcat. First down.
I thought the clock was supposed to stop after first down long enough for the ball to be set, and then it would kick back in. There has been no stop. Maybe that's a different set of rules. Curtis takes the snap, and we're going to have whistles. False start.
Park run didn't get going. It was offsides on the offense. It's going to back them up 5.
Full start by the Wildcats, and they're going to back up 5. So 1st and 10 to 1st and 15.
Curtis brings everybody back. Trying to punch it in for a 2-score lead after the long drive.
Curtis takes the snap, hands off to Parks. Parks takes it forward
Nice game tackling from the Panthers.
for a good gain. Gets the penalty yards back. That's a way bigger gain than 6. Yeah, gain of around, like you said, about 11. And now the Wildcats looking at a second down and 4.
Deacon Hall in, flank to the right.
Handoff this time goes to Easton Pruitt. Pruitt
Handoff.
just plowing forward.
18 Pruitt stops under.
I believe Pruitt's going to pick up the first down.
Looks like he wiggled away with enough. Hector Wildcat, first down.
And once again, maybe junior high rules are something different. I don't know. Clock is still rolling. And if we can get another score, as much as they want to keep the clock rolling, we might get out of here with a win. Curtis, 1st and 10, going to hand off. Easton Pruitt again. Pruitt fighting for everything he can get.
Skips out of 1 tackle, busts out to the right. Pruitt with a gain of about 5. It's going to bring up second punt.
Tough to be able to tell for sure exactly what kind of yardage you got. The yard marker man is in his own little world out there. Looks like he's finally moved himself into the spot where he's supposed to be. So, yes, second down and 5 for the Wildcats. Curtis hands off to Parks. They get Parks by the back of the jersey, and they're going to bring him down. We're going to have a flag on the play.
Going to bring up third down.
Well, there's a flag, unless I'm losing my mind. I believe I see it right out there. They're going to call Bigelow for the horse collar. See, now they had down by the numbers. It wasn't, that's the difference in referee crews. Last week, we had a couple of instances where me and Shane saw the Wildcat jersey get pulled from the back and wasn't called. The explanation, it made sense. Had to have a kind of around the upper collar of the jersey or something, but this time they're going to call it here in Bigelow, so color me intrigued. So after the penalty, Wildcats will move up a little bit. It's going to be a handoff to Easton Pruitt. And we have another flag on the play. Pruitt, I believe, was able to get past the goal line, but now we're going to call a false start. Okay. It's a little bit late for that to be coming in. Looked like Pruitt took the handoff and was making it across the goal line by the time they threw that flag. But anyway, back up 5, try it again. Curtis hands off to Parks. Parks is going to be brought down in the backfield. So, let's see.
Big stop in the backfield by Brandon T.
Now it is third down. You've been backed up on a late penalty and then pushed back for a loss. We are under a minute left here in the first half.
Big stop. They're down 6, 41 seconds left to go.
If Hector can't get a score here, then Bigelow got bailed out here at the end of the first half. Play clock is down to 5. Wildcats still looking. Maybe they're going to call a timeout. Yep. And we are down to 23 seconds left here in the second quarter. So Wildcats going to call a timeout and discuss it. Kind of a weird bit of business there. Like I said, that in my view, the false start penalty came in very late. If you noticed movement on the line, you should have been throwing the flag a little bit earlier than that. But anyway. Mike Henderson watching on iTunes. Tube. We're not on iTunes. YouTube. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's pretty funny. Brenda Housley, they try to keep us confused about the rules. Yeah, it's like it's different everywhere you go sometimes. And just what is and what isn't the penalty. I mean, I take Seth Aiken at his word about the deal last week.
23 seconds left.
Dusty Curtis, delay of brain.
Hector trying to go up to Bigelow, trying to keep him out.
Anyway, all right, back out of that timeout.
Curtis goes to the right, down.
Curtis not going to get very far, and it's going to be 4th down. And clock is just going to, I think Wildcats.
On the stop, that was number 11, Blaze Sampson.
Wildcats just going to take this one. Wait, they stopped the clock at 2 seconds.
Timeout, Hector.
And Wildcats going to take their final timeout of the half.
Left to go in the half.
So Cooper wants to be able to try to take another shot.
They try to draw up something on the last play of the first half.
Bump that up. Back to 2 seconds. And like I said, last timeout of the first half. Man, some of y'all are after it tonight. Keith Melton, if that dude takes a hit at halftime, will really be confused. Oh. Dark Sky Night over on YouTube. Is Hector home or away? We are in Bigelow, so we are playing as the away team. Tomorrow we will be back at home. We will be the home team. Hope that cleared up some things. Okay, so 2 seconds left before the halftime buzzer, and Wildcats looking at a 4th down. Ball's on the ground. Parks picks it up, and he's going to try to get forward. He's not going to make it, and that's going to do it for the first half of play.
With that, your score, the visiting Hector Wildcat 6.
Wildcats up 6-0 on Bigelow as we head into the halftime break. So, like I said, you've had a change at quarterback I was not expecting, and that's probably what I get for not running with the coaches and hearing what they have to say.
Now your attention to the Hector sideline.
Oh, we got the cheerleaders making their way out. That'll give me just a second. Get the camera back on them. But, yeah, a change at quarterback that I was not expecting. Mark Dodson not in tonight. Curtis has stepped in his place. And he's done a very effective job, like I said, so far. And Wildcat cheerleaders out there. They will not.
Now, welcome to the field.
They're not going to be turned around looking at me. So you'll be seeing the backside. But we are over here underneath the speakers in the Bigelow press box, so you will hear all the music. Unless they do the routine without. Yep, it is a musicless routine. So, yeah, like I said, 6-0 Wildcats as we go into halftime break. And, yeah, like I said, the big pass play earlier, Kyler McKay goes up on what, I mean, really, I would almost call it a 50-50 ball. But, you know, that was more like a 80-20. That's what I would have gave it. And he comes down with that pass and kept the Wildcats, got the Wildcats to 1st and 10 and allowed them to go switch to the ground game and get to the end zone for a touchdown. So we're going to go ahead and cut out to our halftime break. Like I said, 6-0 Wildcats. We got about 9.5 minutes until the second half. So we will be back here in just a little bit.
At Chambers Bank, we believe banking should be anytime. Need to pay a friend? Send money to just about anybody safely and securely with People Pay. Because anytime banking should always be anytime.
United Welding Institute of Arkansas provides training services for sought-after skills in the welding business, including oil fields, pipelines, refineries, and power plants. We understand the growing demand for experienced welders, and our trainers are proficient and equipped with the current know-hows in the welding industry. Since 2013, we devote our business into training and molding students to become full-fledged welders, as well as offering assistance to find job opportunities. United Welding Institute, where the next generation of welders are born.
Every strong tree begins with a single seed, nurtured with care and rooted in stability. Like your financial goals, growth takes time, patience, and the right environment to thrive. At Centennial Bank, we know what it takes to start with something small and grow it into something bigger. Plant your seeds today for a future that stands strong tomorrow. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
You go nowhere by accident. Wherever you go, God is sending you. Wherever you are, God has put you there. He has a purpose in which you are present. Christ who dwells in you has something He wants to do through you. You believe this and go in His grace, go in His love, and go in His power. You be the one.
Welcome back to Bigelow. We get ready to get the second half underway here. We got about 50 seconds left unless they cut time off on this. Wildcats have made their way back out. Bigelow is okay. They're out there now too. Like I said, 6-0 as we get ready for the second half of play. And like I said, I'd like to see the junior highs get out of here with a win. They took care of business against Magazine a couple of weeks ago, and ran into a tough one last week at Mountain Pine. But so far, I want to say so far so good. 6-0. That can change pretty quick. So Wildcats kicked the ball off to start the game, so they will be kicking off. Or Wildcats got the ball, received the ball to start the game. Excuse me, I'll get it right.
All right, we're getting ready for the
And
the teams taking their sidelines.
so they will be kicking off to the Panthers to start this second half. Said, I think I called out Martin on the kickoff last time. Looks like we got number 30, Tanner Duval, coming out to kick the ball away. If I got that wrong earlier, I apologize. Tell you what, going from 3 games in a row where I had a second man up here to kind of help talk me through everything while I controlled all of it, to not having one is a little bit of it's a change. I'm having to adjust and handle all phases of this. So I said, if you ever think to yourself, man, this is just not as good as it is sometimes, well, you're right, it's not. So second half getting ready to get started. Wildcats, like I said, going to kick this one away.
And the second half is underway.
And
goes.
looked like he
looking for space.
was down. Like he went down to his knees to pick up the ball. Hold on a second. Let me see if I got a replay on that. Well, no, maybe he didn't. Maybe I saw somebody else trying to go after it. Anyway, Bigelow will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 49. Oh, clock is running. So now it's just down to 7:46. Hasn't started back up. Nope. All right.
House set in shotgun formation.
He's got trips out to the left, and they're going to try to double pass here. And it is caught.
Great setup, great pass.
Double pass works. I thought it was dropped, but instead it was caught. Bigelow
Sets up a Bigelow Panthers
with a big time first down. Well, I could have sworn the time was running. Okay, so I'm about 10, 15 seconds off.
How back to normal set. Rider in the backfield.
And it's going to be a run play this time. He's going to look for room over on the right, and he's going to be brought down by number 54, Jacob Garion. Garion, Curtis, and I believe that Bryson Aiken was in part of that as well.
Isaac Gottlieb in.
Pickup of about 3 yards on that run. Looking at a 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers. And we're going to have a whistle before the snap.
The confusion caused a little delay of game. It's going to back them up.
Okay, so delay of game. The play clock is over here past the window for me, so I don't see it very well. So the Panthers will back up. So
Foul set, gets everyone ready.
2nd and 7 to about
Shotgun.
2nd and 12. And this time, we're going to have another flag. Waiting on a signal. I think they ran some time off the clock there. It's going to be a false start on the Panthers. It was down to 5:51, and then they just ran some more time off. 5:44. So another penalty for 5 yards. Backs up Panthers to 2nd down and about 17.
Everybody stays. Foul rolls.
Pass is incomplete.
Out in front of tees. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Clock is finally stopping at 5:22. Now Bigelow looking at a 3rd down and 17.
Sets you up. Glenn and Moore in. Hector defense looking to hold.
Bigelow likes their trick plays.
Tees in motion.
Pass play goes off to the right. Wildcats going to shut that one down after a short gain for the Panthers.
Over half of the back, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
He's going to get past the line of scrimmage for another yard, so about an 8-yard pickup there. Still 4th down and 9. And on this end of the field,
Big play set.
I know that
minutes to go in the 3rd.
I don't think Starks is the one in charge. No, he's up here in the booth. So
they do face a 4th and 9. Hector's defense has held them out so far, trying to do so again.
very complimentary announcer. Like I said, not being a hater. Okay, so we're going to have another stoppage. Clock is still running. Finally stops at 4:28. And I believe that was a timeout by Bigelow. Trey, you didn't slip off the chain gang, did you? No, I did not. I did not. Seriously, appreciate you, Keith. Like I said, it is different.
All right, big play of the game for the Bigelow offense so far.
So players made their way back out after that timeout.
4:30, shotgun set, Ryder in the backfield.
Fourth and 9.
Rolls to the left, look, throws. Oh!
Pass falls incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Defense hold, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You can hear the Wildcat defense does in fact hold, and they will get the ball back. 4:21 left here in the third quarter. Wildcats still up by one score, 6-0. Like to see them put together another drive and get a little bit more padding on this score. Like I said, defense doing a pretty good job. Offense has done a pretty good job. They've moved the ball down the field well. So, 1st and 10, Wildcats, low snap, Curtis hands off. And look like Pruitt there for a little bit of a gain on that one. Probably looks about like 3 yards. So 2nd down and 7.
Spike 3
snap. Curtis has to pick it up, and he is going to be swallowed up in the backfield.
Hammered in the backfield by number 54.
That low snap caused enough of a delay that Curtis
Third down.
had took his eye off of what was coming at him. Number 54 for Bigelow's defense hits him like a Mack truck.
Bigelow defense up, third and long.
So snap issues are still a thing, no matter who the quarterback is.
Go ahead.
Backs the Wildcats up, third down. Curtis just looking for something and can't find anybody to get the ball to, so he's going to be brought down for another loss. Bigelow sent about 3 guys after Curtis on that one.
Vance Utley also on the stop there.
It's a 4th down and a mile.
Fourth and long. Having to punt back from the own end zone.
And Wildcats setting up to punt this one away. A little bit of a low snap there, but and punt is blocked.
Step down, recovered. That's Ryder Holly.
The line did not contain well enough. Curtis went to kick it away, and it gets blocked. So Bigelow is going to have an excellent field position on, let's see, just probably about the 7-yard line.
Bigelow trying to punch it in after the turnover.
Run goes up the middle. And Wildcat defense able to keep him out. He is going to be down at, that looks like probably about the 3.
Hector defense looking to get top. Bigelow trying to break through the threshold.
And quarterback going to go up the middle himself and be stopped.
He's not in. Another big stop by
No gain.
Going to bring up third down and just outside of the promised land.
3rd and goal now. The Wildcats can hold Bigelow out. I mean, you know, at this point, they're going to go for it every down. They're going to go for it on the 4th. They don't get it this time. And I think there was a
looks like the snap might have been fumbled.
Bobbled snap there.
Either way, they did not go anywhere to bring up 4th down.
Yeah.
Wildcats.
There'll be another stop on 3rd down. Wildcat defense, I don't know if they quite did their job there, or if that was just a mess up kind of on Bigelow's part. But it will be 4th down and goal, as we are down to about 35 seconds left.
Wildcats ready, Panthers ready, 4th down, 30 seconds, 3rd quarter.
Quarterback takes the snap. He's rolling out to his right. Pass is complete in the end zone for the Panthers.
Brandon T sneaks out, gets the pass in the end zone from Howell.
That's tough. Your defense has kept Bigelow out of the end zone that close for 3 downs, and then on 4th down, they managed to get a pass squeaked out there and in for a score. 6-6, 2-point convert. Actually, no, they're going to go and try to kick a extra point here. Kick is up, and it is no good.
Partially blocked, and it is no good.
They're saying partially blocked, so I didn't see anybody get a hand on it, but
Bigelow Panthers 6.
you hear 24 seconds left. We're all tied up, 6-6. So Wildcats need to crank that offense back up, make some things happen. put together a good drive. Let's get through the end of this quarter, keep the drive going into the fourth, see how much time we can knock off. Parks is back deep for the Wildcats.
Moore set to kick off. Wildcats set to receive.
And just a little bit ahead of Parks, you got Curtis. And I can't tell who the other one is on the other side. It looks almost like number 6, Levi Wood. Bigelow kicks it off, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Kick towards the sideline, splits out of bounds. That's going to be a flag. And Hector will take over with good throw position. 19 seconds left to go in the third.
So the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10. And as soon as they get the ball spotted, I'll tell you from where. Wildcats are up there at about the 34. We had a false start on the kick. These guys are giving these penalties very late. I mean, like I said, if you notice that they're,
Sorry, illegal kick out of bounds.
Oh, okay. Illegal kick out of bounds. Let's say, why would you call a false start that late? Anyway, so the nose of the football is on the 35. Clock is rolling, even though ball hasn't been snapped. I still don't understand that. Maybe one of these days someone will explain. Handoff goes to Parks, and Bigelow defense has got to him quick. I think they figured out the plan. So
say goodbye to the third quarter.
Third quarter comes to an end. We're tied up 6-6.
Wildcats 6. Bigelow Panthers 6.
So one more quarter to go here in Bigelow, Arkansas. Tomorrow night, we'll be back at home, Linton Stadium. The Bigelow Panthers coming in 1-3, which is very, very odd for a team like that. We've been used to seeing over the last few years. Wildcats coming in with 4-0 and 1-0 in conference. Bigelow's lone win last week against Magazine. I think from what I understood, Magazine kind of put up a little bit of a fight with them there for a little while. Just have to see how the whole thing plays out tomorrow night. But we will be live, as I said, back at home. I say me, unless somebody decides they want to come up and put on the headset with me.
Bigelow, Arkansas, between the Hector Wildcats and the Bigelow Panthers. Hector trying to answer Bigelow's first score of the night. Back on offense. Bigelow trying to hold and get the ball back.
So we ended the third quarter on a big stop by the Panthers. Huntley Parks was brought down way in the backfield. Wildcats going to stay with the run game.
Third and long.
And okay, there we go. Yard marker switched over to first down, and then he fixed it. It's third down.
Curtis looking to dial something up. Trying to get the offense moving forward again.
Low snap, skids across the ground, and it's going to be another loss for the Wildcat offense. Man.
The ball back.
And fourth down, we're going to punt this one away. And hopefully Curtis can get this one off his foot in time. No more blocks, and he does. That one is going to be picked up. And Wildcats get a hold of him, bring him down. Don't let him get up the field very much at all.
46-yard line, 6:33 left to go in the fourth.
If the Wildcat offense could get that snap sorted out, we'd still be on offense. Now, whenever they get that sorted out, we'll be in pretty good shape. Like I said, this version of the offense doing very well. As far as I'm concerned, defense is doing an excellent job as well. Panthers going to have it 1st and 10. Handoff goes to number 4. We're going to have flags.
To reverse, but there was a lot of pre-snap movement.
I think we're going to have another false start on the Panthers. And yes, that is what it will be. False start.
Too easy. It's going to be 1st and 15 for the Panthers.
Backs the Panthers up 5. I mean, normally I would say that's good news, but this Panthers team has moved the ball really well, even way behind on the sticks. Not afraid to take chances. We saw a double pass earlier. We've seen a double handoff. Quarterback fires downfield, and that one is caught.
Beautiful grab play. Bigelow Panthers, first down.
Looked like Wildcat defender out there got shoved down to the ground as the pass was in the air, and would have almost been questioning offensive pass interference, but it's not going to happen. 1st and 10. Bigelow, quarterback takes off, and Easton Pruitt there to make the stop. And referees whistling for stoppage in play.
Paxton's a little slow, and there's a flag on play.
And we got a flag down. I just now noticed. Okay, so what do we got this time? Bigelow has been penalized a lot, but it really has not mattered.
Holding on the offense and holding on the defense.
Okay, so we got a couple of dueling holding calls.
Whatever down it was.
And they will offset each other. So, honestly, what was the point? I don't really understand. Okay, now referees whistling again, and maybe they're going to discuss it further. We've had a lot of meetings by officials this year discussing calls and trying to get things right. And I applaud them for trying to get it right. Junior high games take a very long time, though, it seems like, even though they're considerably shorter than senior highs. So, 1st down, double handoff, ball's on the ground, and
accepting Hector Wildcat, that's number 5 on the recovery.
Number 5 for the Wildcats, Huntley Parks, I believe got on it.
Bigelow looked like they were going in, and now Hector with a chance on offense.
Clock stopped 4:51. Wildcats are going to get the ball back. After that double handoff did not quite go the way that Bigelow was wanted to. Ball was on the ground. Parks comes back up with it. So Wildcats will have it. 1st and 10. at around the 35. Handoff up the middle.
Curtis bunched up in the backfield, lost about 3. Going to bring up 2nd down.
They're going to be pushed back for a bit of a loss on that play. Bigelow's defense, that line is just swarming in, not giving the Wildcats very much room to work. Time is ticking. We're down nearly to the 4-minute mark. Play clock down to 5. Wildcats going to have to do something with it quick or take a timeout. And they won't. Delay a game.
Got a flag down. That's a delay game on the offense. Gonna back them up 5.
Well, been no movement. Referees have called a delay a game. Ball has not been spotted anywhere else. It stays right where it was at. I don't know if they're trying to say the clock did not run like it was supposed to. I don't know. No movement. Snap is low. Curtis moves forward. You can probably hear short gain on the play. Looks like he picked up about 2, maybe close to 3 on that. So yeah, we got to get that snap is low, man.
Curtis, full backfield. Shotgun set. Hands to Parks.
And off goes to Parks.
The first runner miss.
Parks pushes forward for a few more.
3-yard short to bring up a very interesting 4th down.
And Wildcats are going to be short, 4th down, and looks about almost like 3.
Time to try to get a score before the end of this game. A 1st down, go a long ways towards icing it. Moving Hector towards the goal line.
Answer's very chatty. So we got flags on the play. And this time it's going to be a false start by the Wildcats. Golly.
Let's see if that changes the Hector decision. Hold up!
So Curtis backs up. He's getting ready to punt this one away. Bigelow is coming after it. Curtis is looking towards the sideline. Play clock is down to 0, and I believe Cooper got the timeout call on this one. My word. So, okay, the clock did run down to 2:13. Wildcats was trying to run as much time off as they could. Call the timeout before the penalty. .214, close enough. Now this one's got some weird stuff going on with it. Keith Milton says the center needs to pick it up about 8 inches. Yeah, it's a lot more of them skidding across the ground than than we like to see.
All right, here's play upcoming.
He says, is it
Curtis
5th down?
in the hybrid position.
So out of that timeout, Curtis is back out here, getting ready to punt this one away.
Panthers set and ready.
This time, it's a good punt.
Gets back, taken.
It's going to be picked up, and Wildcat's going to get the stop. It's going to be brought down on the 40, and Bigelow is going to take over 1st and 10. 2:07
Panthers offense
left in this one.
At their own 40, 2 minutes and 7 seconds. With a chance to win this thing. Wildcats defense wants to hold.
Going to be anxious to see
And get
what,
this thing to overtime.
if any, Bigelow gets any help out of this. Pass play coming up, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Pressure came. Force the air and throw. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Marks with the pressure.
2nd down and 10.
Foul set. Jake Ryder in the backfield with him.
Quarterback looking to pass. He gets the pass away, and it's going to be incomplete.
Straight on middle of the field. Little out of the outstretched arms of everyone. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
2 pass plays in a row. Wildcat defense better be ready. I figure that's what they're going to go for again. They got a lot of ground to pick up if they're going to try to get a score in before time runs out. We're down to 1:56. Third and 10. Defense playing extremely well here. Quarterback going to keep it. And we got a flag on the play down here. And number 6, Levi Wood there to make the stop. But as I said, flag on the play. Holding on Bigelow. So that would back Bigelow up. You can either take the penalty and back him up, or you can decline and it'd be 4th down, I believe. Wildcats are going to take it. Backs Bigelow up.
Bigelow's offense. 4th down, but 4th and short. Now it'll be 3rd and long.
4th and short. They had 10 yards, man. So, like I said, Wildcats still going to have to be watching out. You got to know the pass is coming if they can get one to connect. Quarterback rolls out to his left. Wildcats trying to get after him. We're going to have another flag on the play. Wildcats are going to make the stop. Let's see. What do we got here? Another holding call.
This one's declined.
Wildcats going to decline that one. So 4th down, and if you heard the announcer, about 21.
Bigelow brings the punt team on.
So Bigelow going to set up to punt this one away. 1:40.
Any more out the kick. Hector looking to put some pressure on and get their offense some time. Nice kick. Building clean. Up.
His knee did not go down. Come on, man. Dude.
Curtis fills the punt.
Okay, Curtis did bend his knees, but I did not see his knee go down and touch the ground. Maybe I am completely wrong and off base. It did not look like his knee went down to me. He did bend the knee a little bit, but that was all I saw. So we are down to 1:32. Wildcats going to get the ball back, 1st and 10.
Get the ball back!
On the 40, 41 or 42, 42, I believe.
All right, Curtis lines up. One last drive. Trying to get the offense down the field. Get some points before this is over.
Curtis hands off to Parks. Parks going around the left side. And he's going to be stopped after a good gain.
Brought down by, looks like number 75.
And I lost some time there. I'm showing that we're supposed to be at a minute, about 10 seconds. We're down under a minute on the stadium clock now.
He was brought down by number 7, that's Braylon Doss.
I don't know. We got kids up here running it, so.
Shotgun snap, he's rolling this way.
Curtis
Trying to find some
going to be brought down after a short gain on the play.
first down.
Down to 35 seconds.
And Howell on the stop. Going to bring up 3rd and short. 32 seconds left.
Curtis picks up a couple there. Makes it 3rd
Curtis trying to get
and
over
about
right
2.
line. Panthers defense shows blitz. They're coming.
Curtis.
Rolling.
O-line just basically let Bigelow right through and got to Curtis.
Down in 8 with 7 seconds left.
And clock stops at 7 seconds. And Panthers are going to take a timeout. I don't understand. Like I said, O-line didn't look like they even really tried to block too much there. Curtis was running from side to side, trying to find some room to go and couldn't find it. And then, like I said, the defense just comes strolling right in and says, no, that play's done.
Bigelow looking to end this right now. Hector trying to get to overtime.
We've got to punt the ball away. It's 4th down. And like I said, Bigelow timeout. I mean, it's just a weird night. I had problems with the working of the stream. Stuff didn't want to be controlled. Wildcats come out with a score to start this one off. Bigelow answers here in the second half. And then after that, it's just been strange.
They're looking for their best 56-yard play.
Bigelow is going to try to come and block this one. Curtis needs to get a good snap, and he gets that one out. It's going to roll.
And it is down. As
And
the ball sails safely to the ground.
clock hit triple zeros.
Score at the end of the regulation. The Hector Junior High Wildcats.
So
6.
we're going to go to overtime.
Panthers 6.
End of regulation, 6-6.
And now for 45 minutes of overtime.
God, I hope it ain't no 45 minutes of overtime. So I need to figure out where my stuff is so I can get this changed. Y'all will see me typing this in as actually no, I can blank that out for a second.
And after what seemed relatively quick overtime, this game grinded to a tie with the visiting Hector Wildcat 6. And
What?
the Bigelow Panthers 6.
Okay, so conference game, we're going to end it in overtime. Right. All right. We have just hit strange days. 6-6. That's how it's going to end. I am very confused, and I don't know what to even say. Like I said, this is for conference. How do you end it on a tie? Any event, we're going to be back at it, or I'm going to be back at it again tomorrow, and back from Linton Stadium, back at home. I am absolutely amazed. That's strange. Anyway, appreciate everybody joining us tonight. I could have sworn that we were supposed to keep going, but I guess we're not. Anyway, yeah, join us again tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll have as good of a game as we've had here. Hopefully not as strange. And won't end in a tie. But I'm going to go ahead, shut this thing down. And, yeah, I'm confused just like everybody else. So we'll just have to end the night in confusion. So everybody back at Wildcat Nation, appreciate y'all watching. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Till then, as always, go Cats.